Hello, welcome to Old Nerd Reads his Marvel Comics in Order. This is episode 24. This time we're taking a look at Iron Fist number 3, third issue of his now ongoing series. He jumped out of Marvel Premiere a few months before this, where he'd had a few issue run in there and was so popular that now he's got his own title. Pretty decent cover by Keith Pollard, and must be some early Klaus Janson inks, it looks like. Pretty cool. Looks good. I like this villain, the Ravager. He looks pretty awesome. This this copy is not terrible condition. Probably very fine minus. Again, some early, fantastic John Byrne artwork prior to his moving on to the X-Men with his co-conspirator here, Chris Claremont, who's the writer. And I don't know, Chris Claremont must have something for airplanes at this time, because this issue takes place around an airport with a plane crash that looks an awful lot like a John Bolton plane crash. If you've watched some of my earlier episodes on X-Men, you'll note that I've made comments about Dave Cockrum being a fantastic airplane artist. And so it seems like Chris Claremont's putting a lot of airplanes in for him to draw. Or maybe Chris Claremont just has a thing for airports, because at the same time he's writing the X-Men with lots of airplanes and airports here in Iron Fist, he's also writing airports and airplanes. And I hate to say it, but I don't think John Byrne can do the airplane quite as well as Dave Cockrum. I never thought I'd hear those words come out of my mouth, but it's what it's kind of looking like now. This issue gets kind of dark. Like, this pilot's name is Michael Kramer. He and his wife and 2 children, girls, he will never see them again. Jeez. Anyway, there's an airplane crash and lots of death. But somehow, Iron Fist, Misty Knight, and I forget this guy's name. He's unconscious. He's hurt. They're bringing him across the ocean, I think, to London. But they're on the plane, but they crash, but they're okay. Lots of people died, but they're all right. And Iron Fist suits up and jumps out, and he discovers it's this Ravager character. That's a classic John Byrne bad guy pose right there. I love it. So they fight. And Misty Knight decides she's going to join the fray. And she jumps in and gets blasted. Ravager blasts her right in the arm. And of course, then Iron Fist jumps in to save the day, but he's not up to the task. Ravager tosses him around like a rag doll and gets away. Ravager escapes. And this is one of the key moments of this issue. If you're a key hunter, a key comic book collector, hunter, see, Misty Knight saved this little girl from the burning airplane. And the little girl's really worried about her because she's unconscious after her fight with Ravager. But here, this is one of the key moments of this issue, is that you discover that Misty Knight's incredible strength comes from she has a bionic arm. But anyway, everybody gets taken to the hospital. The little girl, she's going in for an operation. And then Danny Rand goes in to Misty Knight's room where she's recovering nicely without her arm. She wants him to go find Colleen Wing, who was kidnapped in the previous issue, and that's why they're in London, is to try to find her. Misty Knight wants Iron Fist, Danny Rand, to go track her down, but Danny Rand is more concerned with Ravager hurting all these people on the airplane and in the airport, and all these people in the hospital are hurting and dying because of him, so he wants to go take care of Ravager. And here's another dark part of this comic. Like, this really gets dark. That little girl did not survive her operation, which really ticks off Danny Rand and makes him double down on wanting to stop Ravager before he goes to save Misty Knight. And that's what he sets out to do. He goes back to the airport to start looking for clues. Marvel value stamp, half of Thor. Tracks him to this building. John Byrne draws these London policemen really cool. I like that. He finds where Ravager's hiding out. Starts a fight with him again. This time, using the Iron Fist, blasts someone right in the chest and shatters his armor. And we discover that he's not Ravager at all. He's Radion, the Atomic Man. And live on television, Misty Knight's in her hospital room watching this live on television. She's still mad at Danny Rand for going after this Ravager guy instead of going after Colleen Wing. But then, oh God, the Atomic Man just blew up inside the building, probably killing Iron Fist. Yeah, I doubt it though, because there's another issue after this in my collection, so I think he's still alive. But anyway, that's the cliffhanger for this issue. Early Chris Claremont, John Byrne goodness. Not too verbose for Chris Claremont. Yeah, I think he gets more wordy later on, but he's still kind of wordy here. Not bad though. He balances the exposition with the action very nicely, I think. Kind of a dark issue. A lot of dark deaths in here and some maimings, but otherwise, I'm enjoying Iron Fist so far. I think I read these. I got these. I don't know. I picked up a run of Iron Fist, all the John Byrne Iron Fist, back at least 25 years ago now. Read them back then. I haven't read them since, so now I'm just going through them again, reading them with everything else, and I'm enjoying it. It's quite good. Iron Fist isn't exactly a standout character as far as I'm concerned, but he is pretty cool. His costume is great. His origin is cool. Pretty decent character. Not my favorite, but pretty decent. So that's it for this time. If I got anything wrong or if you have anything to add, please comment down below. Stick around for future videos because I'm going through my entire collection, reading it in order, and I'm just getting started. So stick around. There's more to come. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.